Lush, inviting gardens, fun, innovative programs, engaging, entertaining exhibitions, and critical plant conservation work. Welcome to the Atlanta Botanical Garden, the city's urban oasis where for more than 40 years, guests have flocked to connect with nature and be one again. Connecting people with plants has been the guiding mission for the garden since day one. Even the largest plants, such as its iconic Dawn redwood tree, started with the smallest of seeds. So it's little wonder that this popular Southeast destination is rooted in the hands of a few visionary volunteers who decided in the late 1970s that the city needed a botanical garden. Armed with little more than a few small demonstration gardens they'd planted on the western edge of Piedmont Park, these dedicated green thumbs convinced the city of Atlanta to set aside 30 acres for starting a public garden. And in 1976, a nonprofit organization was formed to operate it, back then headquartered in a modest trailer that served as visitor center, gift shop, and offices all in one. Over the years, multiple display gardens and conservatories were built as this tiny botanical garden blossomed into a sprawling beauty. Today, informal woodland gardens brim with extensive collections of maples, camellias, and hydrangeas, plants from Southeast Asia well suited to the comparable climate of our own Southeast. Take it all in from a suspension bridge, offering a unique vantage point from 40 feet in the canopy of some of the city's oldest hardwoods. In contrast, older, more formal gardens showcase the European influences of boxwood parterres and cascading fountains, while specialty gardens are dedicated to old-fashioned roses, unique perennials, diverse conifers, hardy succulents, and beautiful edibles. And kids and adults alike revel in the innovative children's garden, where fun, interactive displays engage budding green thumbs with lessons in nature. Indoors, the gardens under glass envelop guests in a jungle-like rainforest, lush with hundreds of species of tropical plants from around the world. No visit is complete without exploring the breathtaking year-round displays for which the garden is most famous. Its ever-changing collection of species orchids, one of the largest in North America, native to both tropical regions and the South American cloud forest. And if all that's not enough to take in, the garden also offers a second location in Gainesville, Georgia, just 60 miles northeast of Atlanta, with gorgeous woodland gardens and an expansive amphitheater. Yet, the Atlanta Botanical Garden is about far more than just pretty flowers. Part of its mission is plant research and conservation. The garden is an international leader in the conservation of endangered species of orchids and other plants, with staff working in the lab and in the field through its Southeastern Center for Conservation to save them. Another focus is education. The garden's outreach is wide-ranging, from hosting thousands of kindergartners from public school annually, to offering nature-themed classes for children and adults, to presenting cooking demonstrations by area chefs using ingredients harvested fresh from the garden. Finally, the garden is all about fun and enjoyment, rolling out a constant array of dynamic exhibitions and engaging events. Winter unveils Orchid Days, featuring thousands of fragrant blooms, followed in spring by Atlanta Blooms, with its explosion of millions of colorful bulbs. Summer brings a much-anticipated exhibition of fine art to complement the beautiful plant displays, from the internationally acclaimed works of Dale Chihuly, Henry Moore, and Niki de Saint Phalle, to the popular mosaic culture of imaginary worlds, combining art and horticulture in ingenious sculptural forms. Guests get to enjoy these offerings in the cool of the evening on Thursdays during cocktails in the garden, or while kicked back on the great lawn listening to one of the garden's enjoyable concerts. Fall means fun, and Scarecrows in the Gardens delivers, followed by the immensely popular Garden Lights Holiday Nights, featuring imaginative displays formed from millions of low-energy lights. And like any thriving plant, the garden continues to grow. Recent additions include the new Southeastern Center for Conservation for supporting plant research and conservation efforts, as well as a new children's garden at the Gainesville campus. Future plans call for acquiring more land in Midtown for expanding the garden northward along Piedmont Park and the Atlanta Beltline, creating a triumvirate of inviting green spaces within the bustling city. Like any successful garden, Atlanta's urban oasis is an ever-changing, dynamically engaging, and fun-filled mecca for thousands who keep coming back to see not just what's in bloom, but also what's new. Living proof, the garden is all about connecting people with plants. Welcome to Atlanta's urban oasis. Enjoy your visit.